So, I ran across your trailer on YouTube, all 6 views of the trailer.
6 likes, thank you very much.
6
Yes.
likes and 200.
6 likes, we'll put it like
200 and
that.
some views, I believe we're at right
200? Oh, I thought it was 6, my mistake.
And counting.
And counting, oh.
Yeah, I view that shit once daily just to get a view.
So, is there going to be more to just the trailer itself?
Well, we thought it was pretty balls out. I mean, we're coming out of nowhere and going out on a limb to see if anybody liked it in the fucking first place. We got, like, I found the music was really...
Very epic.
Yeah, really, but pretty big turn on instead of a shy away from
Sounds probably overused a little bit, but...
Are those all the people that were in the trailer, or will there be more?
Well, as for our camera friend Lopez, I'm sorry to say that he got deported, so we may not be seeing much of
I thought
him.
you got sepsis.
Oh no, that was that creepy motherfucker in the alley.
Oh.
One way or another though, I went and I got myself a little Fiat Punto, and I just so happened to be taking a trip to Tijuana, sorry. Anyway, so, I think I might be able to get Lopez back. I don't know though. It all depends. We'll see how it goes.
Well, I mean, we hope Lopez comes back because he was great. Like, complained a lot.
You could run like a motherfucker. Holy shit.
Oh, could he ever? But
You ever see that boy jump a fence?
damn, we're having trouble kind of getting some of the other original cast to come back that were in the trailer. Just mostly just stupid things, but it'd be a lot different shooting without some of the original people. But I mean, even if we end up having to, we're still gonna do it, and we're still gonna see how that turns out.
But we do have some new acts lined up, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of new shit coming out, and like Jeffrey said, we're the kind of guys who interview the guy who cracked his head open on the pavement.
Not the fucking guy with Google playing into the river or something bullshit like that.
Not the guy skipping rocks across the river.
What did you guys think of Channel 1 News? Like, why did you guys want to do it in the first place?
Well, we kind of thought about it. It's like in grade 12, I had this project, and me and my 2 buddies made an interview, kind of / news thing on Angela's Ashes, and we were basically presenting it as a news broadcast on TV. And then Chase filmed it, and I called him over to watch the final viewing of it and stuff like that, because I didn't think anything was going to happen with it. And then Dalen came over, and I told him that you got to watch this, and he watched it, and he thought it was funny, like the whole setup of it was funny. And then we kind of just I guess made our own news crew. We called over a bunch of buddies and made a spoof news crew, and that was 3 years ago to the day. And I guess now we're bringing it back, and we want it to become a YouTube series. We think it'd be something that everybody would like to watch. It's different, you know.
That's cool. That's cool.
What the fuck is Angela's Ashes?
Angela's Ashes is this really, really mediocre book that I don't really like to read, and I didn't really pay much attention to it. I do know that there's a drinking game on Angela's Ashes, though. One of the things is every time you hear a starving baby cry, you take a drink. That's so bad. Oh.
That's why we didn't air Channel 1 News in 2009.
I don't know, Dan, what do you think, man? Like, what made you want to do Channel 1 News, like, in the first place?
Well, one thing that I noticed is that there is 9 billion people on this planet, and out of 9 billion people, did you know that 93% of these 9 billion people mainly use the internet for pornography? Well, I'll tell you something right here, I tell you. I got sick of that shit. There's only so many times you can watch somebody eat out another person's asshole before you get bored. And so I decided, you know what, we gotta kick it up a notch, we gotta spice some shit up. And then I found this great little website. Not the one with the Asians, the one with YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It's got all the videos and stuff, with the people doing the stuff, with the other stuff. Well, anyway, I thought that'd be a good idea if we start making our own thing. And so, I pitched an idea. I was like, guys, why don't we make another news crew thing? Except for, we make it people that, you know, don't give a shit about shit. And it's made for people who don't give a shit about shit. So, You feel like watching some guy crack his face on the pavement? You watch some guy crack his face on the pavement. But do you really care about what's going on the real news? No, that's why we got our news. Where you get to see the guy who cracked his head on the pavement. Where we talk to the guy who cracked his head on the pavement. Nobody really give a shit about what happened in the airplane way down there over there in the sky there. What happened? Well, no one give a shit. We want to hear from the guy who was in the bathroom and came out like, what the fuck is going on in this airplane? Everybody was just chilling like a minute ago. I take a poop, now everybody's all crying and shit. That's what Channel 1 News is about.
That right there, folks.
I couldn't have said it better. I mean, I couldn't have said it any better in reality. And that's actually what it is all about.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't want to be part of this system.
Well, that was enlightening. Whew.
To say the least.
So, what kind of episodes are you guys thinking of producing over the seasons?
Actually, one episode that we have in the making kind of right now it's called The Unsocial Network, which we're actually really stoked on because it's kind of about how Facebook is super unsocial and how there's like video games and shit like that. But I mean, it's kind of just a controversy because Facebook is probably the most social thing in the world right now.
Oh,
it's everywhere.
Just one thing from the old man in the chair here. Mr. Zuckerberg, don't sue the shit out of me for trash talking Facebook, please, because I'm going to be trash talking a lot of shit. So I'd appreciate it if you didn't take my home or my car or whatever left I got of my soul. Thank you very much.
Well, because like you get everybody who's, oh, I have a Facebook, but I hate it. I have a Facebook, but I barely go on it, when in reality, that's all you ever really do when you're at home, right? I mean, so that's why we're making the Unsocial Network, and it's not just about Facebook, like it's not just us sitting there in suits bashing Facebook, it's mostly just us trying to make fun of it, but then again, like we make fun of everything, so it's not like, we make fun of each other, it's not like we really give a fuck.
See, that's right, Mr. Zuckerberg. These two motherfuckers here got suits. I ain't got a suit. I'm poor, so you don't got to suit the shit out of me, alright? Okay?
Well, that was interesting, to say the least. Let's move on. Why haven't you guys made a new episode lately? It's been how many days now?
Well, it's been 3 years.
3 years? Ooh, my mistake.
Well, how long since the trailer?
Since the trailer, it's only been a week today, which is
Oh.
Thursday.
That's good.
But we're getting kind of hard to get everyone together. Like, we all have jobs and we all have lives. And we're trying to get everyone together to film. People can't make it here. And it's frustrating.
Like I said
really
before, it's nerve-wracking as hell because you have all of us, and I mean,
One person doesn't show, it fucks everyone.
yeah, if one person really shits the bed hard and takes a fucking, stains the sheets, kind of leaves an aftermath of shitting on everyone's bed. Like this guy that we have, I'm not going to say who's remained unnamed, but he said he was free today to film the episode, and then you called us to schedule an interview, so we took you over him because we tried to get a hold of him and he said no, so we're trying really hard to release another episode and trying really hard to film it, and we're getting some really good shots. Like we're shooting gold when we do shoot, but for right now, like it's gonna take a little more time to get another one up there.
Cool.
Yeah, we're not pointing any names out, Matt Adley, right? So, just thanks for putting your time and effort into coming and hanging out today. You motherfucker.
Really appreciate it.
Okay then.
Tooth fairy son of a bitch.
I think that wraps up the interview very well.
Didn't I tell you gingers ain't got souls?
You did.
Motherfucker.
Is there anything else you'd like to add before we end this?
Oh, since you guys aren't going to see the pilot, well, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to explain it for a little bit here. So, what happened in the pilot is that, see, there's just a lot of... I go...
They don't need to hear the shit.
Today we're here with Channel 1 News, interviewing their... Today we're interviewing Channel 1 News and... Fuck, man.